All right, I have the former mayor of East Spencer, Mr. Kenneth Foxx. Mr. Kenneth Foxx is highly active in the town of East Spencer. He had done some extraordinary things along the way during his tenure as mayor of East Spencer, and he's still giving back. Kenny, could you tell the camera and the people what year did you come out of North Rowan?
Finished North Rowan in 1977, June of 77.
June of 77. Mr. Foxx, could you also tell the camera where you attended college?
I attended college at North Carolina Central, where I received my Bachelor of Science, University of Phoenix, where I received my MBA, and currently enrolled at Walden University, where I'm working on my doctoral degree.
Okay, Mr. Foxx, could you also tell me, or tell the camera, do you feel as though that, I understand your mom and your father are Dunbar alums, do you feel as though that what they learned along the way during the time they were at Dunbar has helped you and your siblings?
Yes, sir. In fact, it's my mom's service to the community prior to the Dunbar Reunion Committee, in fact, that's kind of tied me in East Spencer. You know, I've always said I never would really get too far away from East Spencer. I wanted to come back and contribute as much as possible. And I'm also an alumni of Dunbar. I went to Dunbar from 1966 to 1970.
Okay.
You know, and then they changed it over to North Rowan, but, you know, I still consider it Dunbar.
Mr. Foxx, why do you feel as though that the Dunbar legacy and the name has to continue in the next 25th century?
Well, number one, just looking at the divide between the older people and the younger people now, if you remove Dunbar and take that history out, then the young people have no bridge back to, you know, in my opinion, the segregated times were really the right times for black people. Integration didn't do a lot of things. There were some advantages to integration, but the downside was higher. You know, there was more of a sense of community, more of a sense of togetherness, and you can see it displayed throughout the Dunbar Reunion Committee. There's a togetherness that's there. There's a language that they can speak that, you know, young people can't speak because North Rowan is not tied in to East Spencer. Dunbar and East Spencer was one and the same.
Mr. Foxx, I know I speak with your mom all the time, and she always tells me that she didn't graduate from Dunbar, but why is she looked at as an icon in the town of East Spencer? Everybody always, when they want information or when they want to know what to do, they go talk to Miss S.M.A. Foxx.
My mama invested in the community, and though she may not have got that paper, quote unquote, my mama has become an institution in her own self. And the knowledge she has, my mom has had an extended family that included a lot of people that's passed on now. But, you know, coming up, we often thought that we had 30 or 40 uncles that my mother had to take care of, help to take care of other families. So, you know, she's like Dunbar, she is deeply rooted in the community, and people know her, know of her service, know of our family. So, you know, I tell her don't worry about graduating because you can only learn the academics, but my mom has life skills that's carried over to several families now.
Absolutely. Mr. Foxx, as I look around, we're at this event that the North Rowan Connection Men's Mentoring Program and the Boys to Men Manhood Training Program is putting on this beautiful Saturday, and we're in the confinements of Winch Street Apartments, which some consider a war zone. What is your take on the Winch Street Apartments and the perception of what people think Winch Street
Grew
is?
up in Winch Street, right here. We used to call it, or they called it Saigon. Our house was on the hill over here on Henderson Street. So we have a lot of affection for Winch Street in that community. A lot of the people live here now, I don't know. I want to get to know them again, but we don't consider it a war zone. We just consider it work that's not been done, need to be cultivated. And just like this event today, we need to get down here, get to know these people, and help them to do whatever it is they want to do. You know, plenty of youth down here, so anybody that think they don't have a mission that they can live up to, Winch Street provide them with that opportunity.
Mr. Foxx, I know that you're a proponent of education, just by the fact that You're working on your doctorate at this point in time. What part of an education can help the people, and we'll say from a perception standpoint, help the people that feel that they're on the bottom? What part of an education can pull them out?
This kind of education you got today, when they see a SMA Foxx or Chris Silver or Kent, in the schools, everybody can't make A's and B's, but everybody can serve and everybody can have their gifts cultivated on the street level. So when you get down on the street level, as long as, and in my opinion, if you stay connected to the street level and stay connected to the people, that's really the true education, because they help you to identify who you are and you can help them to identify who they are.
Absolutely. Well, in order to finish up this interview with Mr. Foxx, I know the elections for county commissioner race are next week, well, May the 8th. Early voting starts next week. Mr. Foxx, what can the county commissioners do in conjunction with the town of East Spencer to make a better Rowan County?
Well, I think one of the big things with East Spencer is a great opportunity when you understand community and economic development. One of the things that's been lost over the years is the county does very little to cultivate East Spencer and to help bring out those things that East Spencer has to offer. For instance, East Spencer is in a hub zone, and that's something that the county commissioners don't recognize or maybe don't even know. But the county commissioners have the capacity to help East Spencer. The city council needs educated. Not that they're not educated, but if they understood, all the assets and the strength that East Spencer has, then the county and the town of East Spencer board and the community organizations in East Spencer, together they can create a community and economic development program. But the big thing that's missing is a comprehensive program to move forward. And the county could help to foster that. Okay,
that's a great response. All right, just putting an end note to this interview. The Dunbar mass reunion, friends and family, will be September of 2013. I think that's the weekend of the 6th. Mr. Foxx, could you give some encouraging words for potential participants for the Dunbar reunion?
Well, I think the big thing is that the Dunbar reunion is a big success. Been going on over 30 years. And if I could ask the local people, the event is really carried by people that move from East Spencer out of town and come back. And there's over 1,000 people here in East Spencer in the Rowan County area that went to Dunbar, and if they could participate, we could really, take this reunion to the next level and put it on the map if we had more local participation.
Okay. You've heard it here. It is 11:30, April the 14th. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. And you've heard it here down in the Wynn Street Apartments from Mr. Kenneth Foxx. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.